Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Friday video report. Coming up in just a moment, I've got another money-saving discount coupon good for only today's action, Friday's action. So stick around for that. As you know, this is the only place you can get those money-saving discounts and coupons. I try to do it at least a couple of times a week, even more during the summer. Also going to break down the Dallas-LA Lakers game and a free baseball pick coming your way as well. Well, if you had checked out the site yesterday, you saw I took a pass on Thursday's lousy baseball card. There was nothing worth mentioning. Hell, I couldn't even come up with a free pick with that limited action. Instead, I fast-forwarded to today's card on Thursday, giving you my NBA play for Friday night. It is my lone release. It is another top-rated 15-dime release. These are the 15-dime plays. Of course, I'm 17-7-1 over the past 2 years in the NBA, including 12-5-1 so far this season. Last Friday, of course, hit a 15-dime play with Memphis over San Antonio in Game 6 of that series. That is my lone release tonight. It is on Chicago and Atlanta. Been an interesting series to say the least. You know, the Bulls played lights out, the Hawks played lights out. Game number 1, pulling off the big road upset. Never saw that one coming. And I have to be honest, I had a small 5-dime wager on Chicago that night, only to see them lose outright as an 8.5-point home chalk. In game number 2, I stayed away. I wanted to see what happened, and truth be told, Chicago won that game, up I think by 5 after the first quarter, up by 9, I believe, at halftime, up by 14 points before the Hawks made a little surge, and then the Bulls closed them out, going on a very nice run. I think it was like a 14-2 run to close out the game. They won, didn't play particularly well. Derrick Rose had a great first quarter, but then struggled with his shot again, 10 for 27 from the field. Uncharacteristic 8 turnovers as well. Difference being that instead of the Hawks shooting 51% like they did in game number 1, they only shot like 35% from the field. But you know, the Bulls weren't much better, shooting only about 38%, but they absolutely owned the boards. Out-rebounded by 1 in game number 1. In game number 2, they dominated down low, dominated in points scored in the paint. So which team do you get tonight? And that question can be applied to both teams here in tonight's game in Atlanta. I think I've got the answer, and it's a 15-dime play. Let me give you that discount money-saving coupon, guys. It is Imagine 10. Imagine 10. I-M-A-G-I-N-E. And the number 10, no space between the word imagine and the number 10. You enter that today, Friday, in your shopping cart, and you will get a $10 discount off your purchase. $10 off your purchase today. Imagine 10 is that discount coupon code. It is good only on Friday. So take advantage of it and save yourself $10, guys. That's why I give them to you. Let's take a look at the Lakers-Dallas game. Ron Artest, of course, suspended for the contest. Is that such a bad thing? I mean, Artest hasn't done... Well, I can't say that. He hasn't done anything, just in case my mom's watching, hasn't done anything so far here in the series. You know, you look at the box score for game number 2, and you look, and Kobe didn't have a bad game. Gasol, not exactly aggressive, but, you know, he had a decent number of points and rebounds. Lamar Odom didn't score much, but he certainly hit the boards hard. You know, Bynum had a great game. Problem was, the Lakers had too many defensive breakdowns, as in they barely played any defense in that game. Now, the venue has changed, of course. You know, and I've told you in the past that I have a hard time going against Kobe, especially in key games. There is no more key game than the LA Lakers than tonight, down 2-0 in a best-of-7 series. Can they win this game outright as a 2.5-point dog? I think that's the only way I can play that game. I have to take the Lakers in this contest. But because I'm speaking from the heart, and I told you about Kobe, is the reason why I would not put my own money on the game. You bet with your head, you don't bet with your heart. You bet with your heart, you may feel better, but you often lose. So, although I'm going to watch the game as a fan tonight, and I think the Lakers will win this contest, I am going to stay away from the game just a bit. You know, I've looked at the total of this game here, 186.5 points. 188 was the total in the first 2 games. I've got to think that the Lakers come out here aggressive offensively tonight, trying to put the Mavericks in the rearview mirror early. So I like this game to also go over the posted price as well. Again, it's 1.5 less than it was at the Staples Center. And now the Mavericks are at home where they play much better anyway. So I like the game to go over as well, and a prohibitive free play on the Lakers too. In baseball tonight, I'll tell you what, I would lay the 155 with Philadelphia and Cliff Lee at home. Philly's playing some great ball. Now, Lee was rocked in his second start of the season, April 8th at Atlanta, giving up 10 hits, 6 runs, and 3.1 innings of work. But Derek Lowe going for the Braves tonight, although he's pitched relatively well against the Phillies the past couple of years. He is 1-4 straight up in his last 5 starts against the Phillies. Lee, 1-0 in 3 home starts at Citizen Bank Park with a 2.70 earned run average, coming off a very fine outing. No decision against the Mets, but pitched well. 7 innings, 1 run allowed against the Mets. So I'm going to go with the Phillies and Cliff Lee there. The other game I like tonight, I'll tell you, is, I'm looking at these other games here, and I'll tell you what. I'm going to go with Florida as a free pick tonight. Florida minus the $1.60. So again, I wouldn't bet on it because that's at my personal wagering cap. But Florida minus the $1.60 with Ricky Nolasco at home. He has a 2.21 earned run average and 3 South Florida starts versus a 4.50 earned run average on the road. Yet he's coming off a rare road win in which he pitched very well at Cincinnati. 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs allowed at a hitter's ballpark. Not too shabby. Zimmerman going for Washington tonight. He has a 5.66 earned run average on the road. Hey, listen, you look at the Marlins, what they've done lately. They've won 14 of their last 20 games. They've won 12 of their last 15 at home. Meanwhile, the Nationals have dropped 7 of their last 8 on the road. They've scored just 16 runs in their last 6 games, and 5 of those 16 came in 1 loss. So I'm going to go with the Marlins as the 160 chalk in this one as well. Good luck, everybody. Again, remember, Imagine 10 is that discount money-saving coupon. Use it. Good luck. Talk to you again on Saturday.